Your dog does weird things with you that they don't do with anyone else, like leaning their butt against you, following you room to room, or showing up the moment your mood shifts. Most people laugh it off as a quirky habit, but in a dog's language, those moments mean, "You're my person." Today, I'll break down 7 strange behaviors dogs show only with the person they love most, and how to tell real attachment from anxiety in disguise. Because number 6, almost nobody notices it, and once you do, you'll see your dog differently. Here's the thing. Dogs don't say, "I love you" with big gestures. They show it through small choices, where they stand, who they follow, and what they do when they feel safest. And what's fascinating is that most of these signs look ordinary, until you realize they usually happen with one person more than anyone else. In this video, each of the 7 weird behaviors comes with 3 parts: what it looks like, what it actually means, and how to avoid confusing it with stress or dependency. And at the end, I'll give you a simple 10-second check to tell the difference between deep bond and anxious attachment. All right, let's start with the first one, the silent bodyguard. If your dog ever steps in front of you, blocks a doorway, or positions their body between you and someone else, this can look intense. But most of the time, it's not dominance. It's your dog saying, "You're the priority I track." Dogs do this most with the person they feel most bonded to, the one they're constantly reading for tiny changes in mood, tone, and energy. Here's the key difference. If their body stays loose, they can relax right after, and they're still responsive to you. That's connection. But if they're stiff, scanning nonstop, pulling forward, and can't settle even when everything is calm, that may be anxiety, not love. Now, the second one looks way softer, but it's one of the strongest signs of all. Does your dog follow you from room to room, then just stop, sit, or lie down nearby, without asking for anything? That's one of the purest forms of attachment because it's not about food, play, or attention. It's your dog choosing proximity because your presence feels regulating, like you help them settle. They do this most with the person who feels like their safe base, the one they orbit when they want to feel steady. Here's the difference that matters. If they can settle, soften their body, sigh, and actually rest, this is bonding. But if they pace, whine, hover close, and can't switch off unless you engage, that can be anxious dependence, not connection. And the next one is even subtler, because it's all in the eyes. Some dogs don't show love with kisses or cuddles, they show it with a look. If your dog gives you soft eye contact, a relaxed face, slow blinks, gentle focus, this is a massive trust signal. Because in the dog world, staring can be a challenge. So when a dog looks at you calmly, then blinks, or looks away softly, they're saying, "I'm comfortable with you." It's social trust, not obedience. Here's how you tell the difference. Soft eyes come with a loose body, relaxed mouth, and easy breathing. But a hard, frozen stare, wide eyes, stiff posture, no blinking, that's tension, uncertainty, or guarding, not affection. And the next one gets even more weird, because it's about which part of their body they choose to press against you. This one is so weird that most people ignore it. Your dog walks up, turns around, and leans their butt or side into you like you're a wall. That's not random. It's a trust move, because they're giving you their back, which is vulnerable, and saying, "You've got me." In dog language, that's closeness without pressure. Dogs do this most with the person they feel safest with, the one they choose as an emotional anchor when the world feels unpredictable. Here's the difference that matters. If they lean, then relax, soft body, calm breathing, that's bonding. But if they press into you while staying tense, scanning the room, or unable to settle, it can be stress relief more than affection. And the next one sounds cute, but it reveals something even deeper. Have you noticed your dog bringing you the most random things? A toy, a sock, a chew? Sometimes the same object every day? It looks silly, but it's actually social. Dogs share objects with the person they feel closest to, like they're saying, "This is for you, and I want to connect." For many dogs, it's not about the item. It's about the ritual. Approach you, offer something, and read your reaction. Here's the key difference. If they bring it with a loose body and can walk away calmly, it's bonding. But if they frantically repeat it, can't stop, and get agitated if you don't respond, that's more like attention anxiety. And the next one is the most underrated sign, because it happens when you're not even trying. This one is so subtle, most people miss it. Your dog reacts to your emotions before your words. You sigh, your voice gets quieter, you sit a little heavier, and suddenly your dog is right there, watching you, leaning in, or placing their head on you. That's not coincidence. Dogs read microsignals fast, and they do this most with the person they're closest to, because your state matters to them. Here's the difference that matters. If they check in, then relax with you. Soft body, calm breathing, that's connection. But if they check in and spiral, pacing, whining, unable to settle, that's stress contagion, not affection. And the next one is the clearest sign of trust, because it shows up when they're vulnerable. This is one of the strongest signs a dog can give, because it happens when they can't fake anything. Sleep. If your dog chooses to sleep close to you in a vulnerable position, on their side, belly exposed, or even with their back turned toward you, that's not just comfort, that's trust. In the dog world, sleep is when you're most unprotected. So when they fully switch off near you, they're saying, "You'll keep me safe." Here's what to watch. If they can fall asleep easily, breathe slow, and stay relaxed, this is a secure bond. But if they only sleep near you while staying alert, popping up at every sound, or constantly repositioning, that can signal stress, not love. And now that you've seen all 7, let's bring it home. So here's the takeaway. Dogs don't prove love with dramatic moments. They prove it with patterns, quiet choices that say, "I feel safest with you." But before you label every sign as love, do this quick 10-second check. If your dog shows these behaviors and can still relax, settle, and be okay without constant attention, that's secure attachment. If they can't switch off, stay hyper-focused, shadow you tensely, or panic when you move away, that's not deeper love. That's anxiety. And anxiety doesn't mean you failed. It just means your dog needs more safety signals. If your dog does even 2 or 3 of these with you, you're not just their owner. You're their person. Comment "my person" and tell me which number your dog does most.